Hey everyone, welcome to a layout update. I decided to go ahead and do an update on what I've done today, and I'm sure you all seen the switching videos I've been doing for the Mariani area. As you can see, um, I really haven't done anything over here but do switching videos, and I just worked on the back wall, switching the back wall. And I did something earlier today, and I built something for the back wall over here in the corner. I went on and built a grain elevator for a side building, uh, which you see right there, which I took off the concrete building. I took it off that other one, and I turned it into that. And then I built this side piece, grain loader with the chute and the dust collectors on top of it, and I turned that into one complete work area, switching area, and I continued on. I built a little side wall there, and then I put the old one that I had. I put it back here on this area, and it looks pretty good. And the concrete area is still there. So the switching operations, like I said in the last one, was insane. Now it just get a little bit more insane. Everything is running smoothly, and the cars that I just came from the switching over there on the back wall, on both back walls. I did that back wall, and then I did this back wall. These are all the cars over here in the siding track. And 3, 5, 7, 8, 9 cars are going to come out of there off the back walls. We got what? 3, 5 over here, and then 5 on that end. So that's 10 cars that's coming out of the back walls. And then Mariani takes up pretty much all the traffic over here, with the grain elevator over there and VBS over here. So it's going to be a challenge. And to think that the layout, the Jackson yard would be full, it's practically empty. Literally empty. It may look full because I got the train on the main, which is right here, and the Mariana track with all the tank cars on it. But I still have almost 10 cars of space on track 1, the Mariana track. And if I push everything down in the clear on track 2, which is also pretty much going to be a Mariana track, I'm still left with a lot of space. Quite a bit of space. And the rotation of the cars going in and out of the Jackson yard and Mariani and building the train for the outbound, which you've seen in the video, is quite a task. And to be honest, this is not a big layout at all. It's not a big layout at all, but after doing all the switching and the spotting and dropping, it will take me at least 3 hours to do all the switching, from starting at the yard and doing the back wall. So this is almost a 3-hour job. I have been doing the videos. We're up to part 3. Done 3 videos over here so far. Part 4 has already been done. I'm going to be starting on part 5, switching the Mariani, because we just completed this first cycle, and now we're going to start on the second cycle. And the second cycle is going to consist of something a little bit different. And like I said before, the switching operations over here in the Mariani area will always change. It probably won't ever stay the same. It's just like 4 or 5 different variations of doing this switching job. Same as with the back walls. I can do it either or 2 or 3 different ways. But the idea is not to, my idea of switching is not to do the same switching over and over again, the same thing over and over again. It's all about challenging your abilities on switching. And I must say, I have to do a lot of thinking on the switching. That's the reason why when I build a switch list, I actually have to think and process how I'm going to do each job. And to some may think that seems kind of crazy, but in the real world, you have to look at your switch list and study your switch list. So when I build one, I have to study. Anyway, uh, sometime next week, Mariani will be here. I can't wait. Uh, Vinny is doing some very detailed work on it. In other words, he's putting his foot in it. And so I'm going to let him have his fun putting his foot in it. And will there be any more structures for Vinny to build? Yeah, there will be more structures for him to build. Um, but I haven't made up my mind what I want next for him to build. But right now, the next phase in this is once Mariani gets here, I'll start planning on the scenery, putting scenery down and everything. But I'm not going to do any scenery until I know 100% sure if Mariani going to be able to fit over here. And I'm going to have to do some track adjustments over here on the curves. Some of the tracks, I didn't realize how close they were to one another, and I had a little scraping going on with the rail cars. So that's going to be a issue over this corner. That corner is fine. That corner is fine. That corner is fine. It's just it always this corner over here. I don't know what it is. I have no clue why that happens, but that's going to be the next issue sometime next week, this weekend. If I don't have to work this weekend, they're talking about work this weekend since Mother's Day was today. So we might be working. Anyhow, anywho, uh, I kind of like this, what I built. It looks nice. It's something different. It's just something to spot some grain cars over there. Uh, this is going to be something like a point to point. Uh, More like the grain cars are going to be going over to that elevator over there for a depository. This is sort of going to be like a feed mill work area. Uh, Box cars are going to be the shipping area where they put the feed in bags and then ship it out in bags or totes or however. But yeah, that's something I'm working on. I'm planning on going on down this corner, on down this wall with something over there. I'm not for sure, but sometime between now and next weekend, uh, I will figure out what I'm going to put over there. But like I said, the walls will be full with everything going all the way around. That's majority where all the spot and drops are going to be on the wall. Uh, as you can see, everything is pretty much open space. This will all be open space. Everything will be open space all the way around. The only thing that's going to be pretty much in the front would be the grain elevator right there, and the VBS is right here. VBS, Vinny Built Structures. Um, uh, the whole idea is to keep everything where I can be able to reach it. The fly throws will be going in soon. Uh, I will be putting the fly throws in for the switches. That will go in next week whenever I can find them because I cannot find my fly throws. Uh, they're around here somewhere. They're in here somewhere. Uh, we'll find them sooner or later. But that's pretty much it on this update. Um, I'm just waiting on the Mariani. And when it get here, it's gonna pretty much change the whole aspects of this layout. Um, there is 140 car, 150 50 something cars on here. Um, Mariani is gonna take up, oh, I say about half of the cars because most of them going to be tank cars and hoppers going in and out of Mariani. Um, I put that track over there for a reason. So I'm planning on making that a feeder for Mariani. It's going to have at least, um, I say about, it can hold, I think that track can hold about 10 or 15 cars. So those 10 or 15 cars will be coming out of the yard and be set over there where the engines are. The engines on there right now, but engines are going back in the drawer. And that track right there will only be for pretty much Mariani and the grain elevator. So that will be one area that's going to hold some cars, and that's going to empty out the yard quite a bit. Um, Another track over here, track 1000, which is this track. It holds the tracks for the VBS. Um, I am planning on thinking about making this track a little bit longer, putting the crossovers on further down, making it a little bit longer so I can hold more stage, more cars over here for VBS. Um, I already got 3 hoppers over here, and I had some more over here. I want all the VBS hoppers and tank cars over here, so there wouldn't be a lot of switching over here in the yard. The only time I want to do switching over is when I'm gathering the cars from the inbound train, which is still on the main, which will be in the next video. Um, but like I said, everything is uh, going to be pretty much a cycle. And like I said, I just finished the first cycle. Hello, Alex. How you doing, Mr. Hamilton? Nice to see you here. Um, like I said, top priority right now is to uh, get the scenery done after I get the Mariani. Just the track for a little bit more room for VBS, and start using this track over here for the Mariani. So that will probably be in part 6 when I do the yard switch, building the train in the yard for the Mariani area and VBS. So I think I done rambled enough. Uh, part 3, part 4, I'm sorry, switching Mariani VIP area will be posted sometime Tuesday or Wednesday, and then part 5 will be posted this weekend. I'm trying to get on a set schedule, so there will be a video posted um, every 2 to 3 days on what's going on the layout, switching wise. Updates will be live like it is now. So I hope I get covered everything what's going on the layout. Um, Tell me what you think about this area over here that I fixed up and designed. Um, I hope y'all like it because I love it. And the scenery don't look that bad. Like I said, it was just a quick kick bashing with the used styrene I had, and I just did a little work over there. Like I said, next thing is scenery after Mariani, and just tell me what y'all think. But it's time for me to get ready to go to bed because I got to be at work at 5 in the morning. Pray for me. And oh, to all the ladies, happy Mother's Day. If I haven't said happy Mother's Day, I apologize. Um, Everybody get some sleep. Railroad will always be there, but you need your rest. Take care and good night. See y'all next update. Bye.